And I can't wait till I get to 3,000, 30,000, 300,000, 3,000,000, 30,000,000, 300,000,000, 3 billion. Does anybody have a channel with like 1 billion subscribers? Maybe Mr. So now to answer the big question, Debbie, would you be getting a transfer? Would you be getting a new job? The answer is I tried changing my life in 40 days. Week 6 feels like the beginning of the rest of my life. Hey my loves, my name is Debbie. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Debbie's Hive. Oh my god, I can't believe this is day 40 out of 40. But anyways, if you see me for the first time, you won't understand what has been going on. But I started a challenge 40 days ago to completely turn my life around because certain things were happening that I didn't like, and I just felt like I needed a bit more control. I've created a playlist with all of the videos, so please make sure to check it out if you've missed any of the episodes, or better still, you can just watch the first episode so you understand what is happening, and at least you get to compare what week 1 felt like to what week 6 currently is. Okay babe, so when I started this challenge I was really unsure. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know how I was going to do any of the things I said I wanted to do, and I think that is one of the things that has always held me back. For me, before I start something, I like to be sure of how it's going to turn out. But this is life. You are hardly ever able to predict the end from the beginning, and if you keep waiting to be sure, you just spend your whole life waiting and not doing anything. So yes, I was really unsure. I honestly did not want to publicize it. I didn't want to share it with you. I'm sorry, because I just felt like something like this should be kept private and people should just see the results. But I think a day before I finally shot the video, the urge to share this journey with you was just so strong. I couldn't resist it, and so I made the video. Even though I had zero idea what I wanted to do, I was also really scared, you guys, because I've seen on TikTok, I've seen on YouTube where people start a challenge like this, where it's like, oh, I want to change my whole life, or I need to find employment in 30 days, like where people just need like drastic change in their life, and they make that kind of videos. I've seen it go viral. So I also had this fear of, okay, what if you do this thing and this video goes viral? Are you actually ready to handle the attention you would get from millions of people? And if that happens, what do you do with the attention? Like, where do you go from there? So there was also that fear, like, oh, maybe like you shouldn't do it because what if the video kicks off? I don't know if that's an insane thing to think about, but why is this phone beeping non-stop? Okay, I don't know if that is an insane thing to think of, but I was literally thinking about that. And there was also this fear of, what if nobody watches this video? What if nobody gives a F what is going on with me? And then every time I come here, I sit in front of the camera and I'm just talking to myself. Like, imagine how awkward that would be. But at the same time, imagine how freeing it would be for me to just come here and know I can say anything, do anything, you know, talk about how terrible my week was and nobody is there to judge me. Do you understand? I also had this fear of, what if people who know me in real life, what if they watch these videos? And honestly, I did not even want to promote the videos as much because I'm like, I don't want people to watch this video. This is something I think should be private, but at the same time, I want to share because I just think in real life, I don't have a lot of people who really know me. There are people who know me or who know I exist, or they have like an idea of me, but they don't really know me. Even like my close friends, they are always like, Debbie, we don't know what's going on in your life. And for me, it's not like I'm holding back intentionally. It's just that I just think my life is really boring, and before I would get to that point where I want to share, I've already had a conversation with myself. I've already figured things out. So it felt like, you know, sharing this journey with people, they will now know me more than they are supposed to know me. So yes, there was also that fear. And then there was also this pressure for me to not fail, although I do wish the pressure came from the angle of, I don't want to disappoint myself. I want to make sure I do everything I said I would do, as opposed to, if I don't do this thing and then I have to come on camera and tell my viewers, I said I was going to do this and then I didn't do it. I don't know, but yes, there was that pressure of, I don't want to disappoint you guys. But even though of course the pressure helps me to work harder, the pressure helps me to show up for myself more, I just wish the pressure was from like a different reason. Honestly, when I started this challenge, I think I told you guys from the first week, I wasn't expecting any form of dramatic change, but I do love the change that I'm seeing. I like the change that I've experienced so far. I'm more calmer, I understand myself better, I'm sure of what I want from life, I'm sure of how to do the things that I need to do. I'm more in control, I'm calmer, I'm more patient with myself. There's just been a lot of internal work going on. I know I didn't share much of this with you guys, but this experience felt like therapy to me. Within these 40 days, I've had a lot of insight into my life, into why I am the way that I am. Sometimes the thoughts get so loud and I'm like, Debbie, please, like, just shut up. But yes, I don't know, guys, I just got to understand myself more. I got to spend more time with myself. And not only that, even in terms of like creating content, this is the most consistent I've ever been on YouTube. I uploaded twice every week for straight 40 days. Like, that is insane. I think 40 days is about 6 weeks. So yes, I was consistent, like 2 YouTube videos every week. And then we did get to 310 subscribers. You guys, once I hit 500 subscribers, we're going to throw a party. So you want to make sure you're sharing my videos to your friends so they can subscribe, and then we can do our virtual party. But yes, guys, we hit 310 subscribers on YouTube, and I'm really happy. I'm proud of myself. Little Debbie would be so proud. I can just remember exactly how I felt shooting my first YouTube video when I had 0 subscribers to now having 310 people subscribe to my channel. That is absolutely insane, and I can't wait till I get to 3,000, 30,000, 300,000, 3 million, 30 million, 300 million, 3 billion. Does anybody have a channel with like 1 billion subscribers? Maybe Mr. Beast, I don't know. Sadly enough, I didn't experience a lot of growth in my other social medias. I think for TikTok, I probably gained about 20 new followers. Instagram, I'm not so sure, maybe 10, I don't know, but there was no much growth in terms of the numbers. But I did learn a lot within this 6 weeks. I learned so many. Is it 6 or 5 weeks? Yeah, 6 weeks. Within this 6 weeks, I did learn a lot of things, and it has helped me with my content. If you even want to compare the video I made the first week of this challenge, you can clearly see how different it is. Even as far as me working out, I remember the first day I went to run, I was telling you guys about how I almost passed out. Like, I would jog for a very short distance and it's as if my lungs are about to give out. But the last time I walked out, which I think was on Wednesday, I went for a run. It was a breeze. I enjoyed it. I was just in the moment. For this week, while working out, I didn't make any videos at all because I just wanted to be there, and I didn't even go out with my phone every day. So there's also that as well. I've enjoyed working out so much. It's something that is now part of my life. There's just this feeling I get when I'm running, giving myself words of affirmation, telling myself, oh Debbie, you can do this, don't give up. Like, it's not possible for you to run for 30 minutes and you're telling yourself you can do this, you can do this, and then that positive energy does not spread through the rest of your day, if that makes sense. So just going out to run, it just has this way of like setting the tone for my day and making sure I have a good day all around. And while running, I'm also thinking, I'm having conversations, I'm having these deep realizations. I don't know, but that is something I really want to continue doing. I told you guys I already gave up on Pilates. I don't know, like, I just don't want to stress myself with that. But I know for a fact I want to get into stretching. I want to move my legs, I want to move my body, I want to make sure I'm able to turn in all angles and all degrees, even when I'm old and gray. So yeah, that is something I would be doing. So what has truly changed for me, I think what has changed is I'm stronger, I'm more confident, I'm more capable. Like I told you guys, all of the things I've been able to learn within this past 6 weeks, I've put it into the videos I've been making. My numbers have actually been doing better, so that is something. Even though I haven't been getting like lots of followers, but I've been getting a bit more views than I typically would get. I've been getting more engagement in terms of like people dropping comments in my videos, which reminds me, please make sure to also drop a comment. I want to put all of the materials I've been able to gather, all the things I've learned within this 6 weeks into a PDF, but I'm only going to share it with you if you're interested. So if you want it, drop a comment. It's going to be for free. It's just going to contain like all of the challenges I've experienced. I feel like as someone who is also should I say a bit new into content creation, I'm experiencing the same challenges as you in terms of lighting, in terms of, you know, setting up, having a good structure for your videos, all of those things. Those are things I'm experiencing currently. So I just think because of that, I know what the problem is, I know how to look for the solution, I have I've gathered some materials, so if you're interested, drop a comment. I'm going to compile all of it into a PDF and share with you for absolutely free. I just need to know someone is interested, so I'm not wasting my time. Okay, so what did not change? I think the most obvious thing that did not change is my business, which was the main reason why I started this challenge. But like I told you guys, even when I started the challenge, I had also prayed to God that I just needed a way out of the financial mess that I was in, and He has been able to come through. Even though the business I wanted to do did not work out, but I was able to, not like it did not work out, it's still in progress. I just did not do a lot of work in terms of it, but I was able to discover a new source of income. Although the only problem is I can't accurately predict when my next pay is going to come, but I do know my next pay is coming. And unlike before where it felt like, oh, I wasn't getting money from anywhere, now at least I have somewhere I'm getting money from. I'm still clueless in terms of being a businesswoman or what being a businesswoman entails. But the fact that I was not able to do it now makes me more determined to want to make sure I do it. I don't know what that journey is going to be about, but you guys are just going to have to see. The truth about changing your life is that some days you'll be clueless, some days you not know what to do, some days you wake up from bed with so much energy, lots of excitement, ready to take on your goals. Some other days you'd barely even want to get up from bed, you just want to be there, do nothing, let the whole day while away. Some days you forget why you started. Some days the reason why you're doing this will be so strong that you can't even do what you're supposed to do. But I think one thing people don't really talk about when you decide to take a drastic step towards wanting more or building a better life for yourself is how lonely the journey can be. No matter how many people you have around you, nobody is ever going to fully understand. Nobody's going to understand how much this means to you. Nobody would understand why you're waking up by 4 a.m. Nobody would understand why you're dozing off on your desk when you can just go to bed and sleep, but you're just pushing yourself. Nobody's truly going to get it. So it's a very lonely journey, because even on the days where things are good, you'd be the one to share yourself up. On the days where things are really bad, you'd still be the one to like kick yourself up. And if you're lucky enough to have people in your corner who are willing to support you through whatever season of your life, then you have to make sure you hold them close to you and you appreciate them. But I just think this whole journey of being a better person for you can be a very, very lonely journey. So now, to answer the big question, Debbie, would you be getting a transfer? Would you be getting a new job? The answer is no. I came to this realization by accident. I was having a conversation with my older sister, and she was talking about, maybe I should get an apartment closer to, because if I do transfer to Lagos, there are two places I can work at, and they are both at like extreme ends of Lagos. So it's either I get an apartment closer to one or closer to the other. And I told her no. I was like, even if where I have to work is right in front of my house, I don't want to go. And it wasn't until I verbalized this to her that I actually realized, like, yes, I really don't want to work for anybody, at least not right now. This is the first time in a long while that I've had time to actually work on myself, work on my dreams, work on my passions, work on things I'm interested in, and I'm not ready to give that up. Even though I understand that money is important, well, thank God I now have another source of income that I just need to like fully lock in on and try to make more money from there. But I love where I'm at right now. I love the work that I'm doing for myself, the work that I'm doing for my life. I'm currently schooling, and even in terms of my academics, I don't know if I want to get a PhD. God, there's just so many decisions to be made. But yes, the bottom line of the story is I'm not getting a transfer, at least not now. And I'm also not looking for a new, okay, I'm kind of looking for a job, but yeah, I'm looking for a job, but not the job you would think I'm looking for. So yeah, there's also that. This challenge proved to me that I'm stronger than I think. I'm capable of so much more. My dreams are valid. But I'm really glad that the challenge has come to an end. I was honestly tired of constantly coming here to report myself to you guys. I was tired of compiling reports beginning of the week, taking note of what I'm doing so I can come and tell you, like, nah, I'm over it. So I'm just glad the challenge is over. I don't know what's next. I guess we'll go back to our regular programming, the kind of videos that I make. But I'm thinking of doing like weekly vlogs. But yeah, let's see how that goes. I'm still thinking about it. So maybe we could do like for our 2 videos every weekend, one could be a vlog and the other would be like our normal Debbie's Hive gist. But I don't know yet. I'm still thinking. Nothing has been concluded. This challenge ends for you today, but for me it's the beginning of the rest of my life. Everything I've learned within these 6 weeks has shown me how much more I can get from life if I continue to work hard, and that is the person I want to be. I want to be a woman who cares about my health. I want to be someone who is intentional about showing up for myself and just getting better. So this is the beginning. The challenge was like the foundation, but this is how I want to live my life. Everything I've done for this past 6 weeks is the standard of how I want my life to be. I want to continue to wake up early, work hard for my goals, apply for things that are even bigger than me. That is how I want to continue living my life. So this is the beginning. This is me fully embracing my journey. This is me deciding to live intentionally. If you've ever thought of doing something like this, I want you to be inspired by my journey. Be inspired by how imperfect my journey was, and no, nobody's going to kill you, nobody's going to break your head. Just commit to it, try, do your best, and I promise you, your life is going to take off in a better direction. So yes guys, if you're here to follow my business page, Accessorize for Less, please give us a follow button. We don't have followers on Instagram. It's embarrassing. Please follow my page so I'll be gingered to post. But we'll be having sales soon because I really want to clear out the old stock that I have. I think I've looked at them for too long. It's beginning to piss me off, so I'm thinking we'll be doing sales soon. But yes guys, thank you so much for following this journey with me. I'm happy it has ended. Yeah, thanks for doing this with me. I can't wait to see what the next challenge would be on Debbie's Hive. But yes guys, thank you so much. Thanks for watching this video. If you're here to subscribe to my channel, hit that subscribe button. This feels like goodbye. Oh my god, I'm getting emotional. I didn't think I was going to get emotional, but I am. I'm really proud of myself. 40 days ago I said I was going to do something and I did it. Wow, I'm proud of myself. But yes, thank you so much for watching this video. And if you've been here since the beginning, since week 1, I appreciate you, like honestly. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.